Hello, and welcome back to Jade Empire Tales of Tungsten Doctor, Part 5. It's been a while. I think everybody will notice any videos that I've posted in this time period, there's been a gap. I don't really like doing gaps like that, but sometimes I can't help it.
Make your way south across the bridge and onto Tien's Landing.
Okay.
Do you feel that? Something is here. Something that hates the living.
Ah! Oh my god.
This is the end.
Oh. That was rough.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These three pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Are you all right? You fell over after the fight. There was something here, but I couldn't see it clearly.
A vision. The same creature I saw in the spirit cave in the school.
You saw a vision? Strange that I could not make it out. Strong spirits are usually quite clear to me. Please tell me if you have any more. You shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe. There's so much pain and suffering in this place that I can barely think. What did Zeus say again? A clearing near Tien's Landing across the bridge and south? It sounds simple enough. Lead the way and I'll follow.
Let's go. Is there any cool secrets around here? I don't remember this at all from the first time I played this game. Oh, there's some sort of flying... Oh, it's a flag. That's really cool. Ah. Ah!
Thousand cuts.
Oh no! How do I get out of here? Oof. This guy's kicking my ass. And now their asses have been kicked. Maybe I should have her start actually helping me as opposed to being support. Attack. Oh. Let's go this way first. Hey, a monkey.
You should get going to Tien's land.
Okay. This is the only way to go. Well, hey, boys.
You can't kick her.
Whoa. That's some cuts. Oh no, Dawnstar. Dawnstar's down. Oh yes. Always remember the autosave. Jesus God. On these older games. Woof.
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone.
It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have committed.
I do not follow Death's Hand.
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Long sword.
Ah! Oh, I can't see anything.
Enough!
The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
How convenient the fight ended. Or you ended the fight right as I was kicking your ass. Let's see. Who are you? Why do you fight the Lotus Assassins?
Death's Hand may be our common foe, but the enemy of my enemy is not necessarily my friend. You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand, but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was.
That is why I must face him to avenge the dead.
Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Oh, farewell. Silk Fox. Alright, we need to heal up. Flawed Warrior Gem. 28 buckaroonies. I like making the map all filled out. Look on the upper corner. That part. Oh, to a big fish. Go that way. Well, time to go the opposite way. Oh, look, goats.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
Oh. Who are you?
I am a soldier of the Imperial Army, sent by Death's Hand to destroy anyone foolish enough to enter this place. Unfortunately, this includes you.
Wait!
Kill the peasant.
Wait! Sword is just so powerful.
1,000 cuts.
Let me help you out there. We did it.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
You wear the uniform of the Imperial Army.
Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
Answer my questions if you want to live.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear.
Tell me about the Lotus assassins.
They are evil, pure evil. They forced me to serve them. They would have killed me if I disobeyed. I had no choice but to guard this door while they searched the ruins.
What were they searching for?
I don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins.
Do you know anything about these ruins?
No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tien's Landing. But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
So, I want to explain myself here. I'm going to let him go. Mainly because he came up to me and immediately, surrendered. The last guy I killed when he surrendered was after he was fighting me. So, we're going to let him go. Go, leave here, and never return.
Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
The balanced path, Dawnstar. The balanced path.
This is the end.
Oh, I taught that cask. Ooh, a shrine. Whoa! Oh, silk strings. Inferior charm gem. Power. And I think this way is going to be locked.
There is something dangerous beyond these gates. The spirits here are troubled.
I think it's going to be locked. You will need a key to open this door. Let me in! Okay, so, yeah, that fish sign was to Tien's Landing. And now it's all coming back to me. This is the first village of the game. The first main mission hub. And I have a lot of good memories about this place.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse, in my opinion. Here, I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever is in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
Thank you for saving so much, game. Good fortune. Let's see what we got. For the amulet. Amulet. I got 1 body, 2 charm, 2 spirit. Let's see. Increase chance. 2 intimidation. Ooh, look at that one. That's better than my my charm. Let's deselect that. This has +5 intimidation, body +1, spirit +1. The Young family was well respected in the Imperial City and had a tradition of dedicating their lives to public service. Thank fucking God there's no real fantasy names in this. They served as town guards and city officials for many generations. They were renowned for their force of personality, able to get what they wanted from others through reputation and physical presence. Passed down from father to son through each generation was an heirloom, a simple gem that was always prominently worn. The gem, gentle persuasion, was eventually gambled away by an unlucky heir, and the fates have conspired to disgrace the family shortly after. Oh shit. Okay, so got a lot of body stuff here. Let's take that off. Charm, good fortune, intuition. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to put that one on too. And I'll read what that does in just a second. Good fortune. Master gambler Wu Pin was the scourge of betting houses across the empire. Rumor has it that one would never know he was present until it was too late, because he would always lose every single gamble until the very end, when he would reach into his pocket and finger his lucky gem, which would bolster his intuition and bring him victory in the final and most expensive gamble. Wow, so I'm doing good. Okay, Tien's Landing. There's the goats. I think this is my little camp area. No, I don't want to go to the damn site. Stop swearing! Oh, camp.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
I don't think we can. We may have to settle for vengeance.
I know. I just wish there was a way to put things back the way they were.
Let's do some talking.
Yes? Is there something you want?
I have questions about you and the Lotus Assassins.
I can assure you that I no longer share an allegiance with them. It was a short dalliance that ended on poor terms.
Why did you leave them?
I won't discuss that. Perhaps I will say more when I know your motives better, but for now my past is my own.
Then I will not press the matter, for now.
I'm not concealing anything that will harm you or your cause. You and Dawnstar have my full support, but my past is my own affair.
What do you think about our current situation?
I won't get in your way, if you don't get in mine. I have nothing more to say about where we are.
He's so tall. You're so tall. I have questions about our enemy.
Our enemy? The sure sign of an effective fighter is that he has many enemies. Which are you most curious about?
Tell me about Gao the Greater.
A small man. He bears a grudge against the world because his wealth cannot buy him the status he wants. At least that is my estimation of him. If we encounter him in his holdings near Tien's Landing, I doubt he will be very welcoming. Not after he learns the fate of his son.
I want to know about the Emperor.
You name the Emperor among your personal foils. You have a grand opinion of yourself. Don't be so quick to link Sun High to the destruction you have seen. Death's hand may still answer to him, but it is a long leap from that to assuming the Emperor approves of what the Lotus Assassins have done.
It seems to me that either he approves of it or he has lost power. Oh, that's good.
Both of those possibilities will be hard for people to swallow. The Emperor is the Emperor. He is above weakness or viciousness. To question that is to question the nature of the Jade Empire, and not many people are willing to do that.
Why not?
The Emperor is the foundation upon which we build. If he is weakened, we all fall.
Tell me about Death's Hand and the Lotus Assassins.
There is little to tell that would affect you now. The Assassins are fanatically loyal to Death's Hand, and he uses that influence to do as he wishes. He also controls the Imperial Army, but they are no longer in his favor, it seems. Mere guards in comparison to the Assassins. Death's Hand was just beginning his rise to power when I left the Lotus Assassins. I do not know much more about him.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, then.
Oh, you're not as tall as I thought. I mean, you're still taller than me, but... Oh, Dawnstar, I want to talk to you. Dawnstar, let's talk. Let's talk, Donnie.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
I'm interested in how you are, Dawnstar. Is there anything bothering you?
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
I have some general questions.
I will answer what I can.
What do you think of this place?
I do not like the area around this place, around Tien's Landing. There is rot here, deep in the heart of it. There are secrets, and there has been much suffering. Maybe I just feel this way because of what happened at the school, or what I fear will happen to Master Li. I just know we must be careful.
Don't worry, be strong.
I will, but I cannot help worrying or thinking about what has happened to Master Li.
We could put things right if we stay together.
That is very sweet of you to say. We should get back to what we need to do. Is there anything else you need?
Goodbye for now.
Be well, my friend.
Tien's Landing. Let me in.
Nara earphonia wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Stranger, forgive me for being so forward. But if you are wise, you will turn around and leave this cursed and miserable town.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwakwak wo sosonia sonok fonia sisa ear nawakuk.
Hush, daughter. You must treat strangers with respect. Once we are outside of town, we must be very careful with everyone we meet. Why are you leaving town?
Sisa ear ifok woso no koso ear ya. Sair kanoa fwaranu ear.
If I could, I would stay here. I am a simple villager, and I have lived here all my life. But now, my daughter and I must venture out into the wilderness.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Konio kioir kawair wokawair watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Though impulsive, my daughter Bayo speaks truly. The great dam downriver has opened. The river is too low and treacherous for anyone to navigate. We are cut off from the Empire.
Pier uksair sinini sisair rusta atapafawir sumpuno ko suir toeruk.
The people are starving and pirates terrorize the town. Our leader, Minister Sheng, seems powerless to do anything, so we choose to try our luck in the wilderness. Don't leave. Perhaps I can save the town.
Ukir nekpo sise sair wosair nifuir.
A noble sentiment, but one I respectfully fear will do little to help us.
Si sair ifok woso no koso ayeria. Sair kanoa fwaranuir.
You don't know the whole story. Minister Shang would probably pay someone to close the dam, but nobody is brave enough to make the journey. There are dark things up there.
Woyoir apafawayer sisi tu tok. Woyer wak finir seer.
Some claim it is ghosts, trying to torment us. Some think it is pirates. I don't know. All I know is that there seems to be no way to get the great dam closed again. The wilderness is very dangerous.
Akwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisayer nawakuk.
I thank you for your concern. Most people only look out for themselves in days such as these.
Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
I have heard of the dangers, wild animals and worse men, pirates and slavers who swoop down in their flyers on unwary travelers. Then why are you leaving?
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toeruk.
I have never heard of Gao the Greater, but pirates have terrorized this region for many weeks. Anyone wandering the wilderness knows they risk being caught by those slavers.
Sisayer ifok woso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa fwaranuir.
On my way here, I ran into 6 ghosts that wanted to kill me, and 6 regular people, maybe 7 regular people that wanted to kill me. Some believe there are even worse things in the wilderness, ghosts that torment the living. Still, it's better than sitting in Tien's landing waiting to die. Why did the Great Dam open? I don't know. Minister Shang doesn't know. Nobody knows. But the town is dying, and I would rather try my luck out in the wilderness than stay here. If the dam is open, why is the river so low?
Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
The dam is downriver from us. When it closed, the water backed up and rained very slowly, causing the level of the river to rise.
Wo nipir uksayer sini nisayer hustap. Wo ifuer uksunuk nokawayer.
Now that it is open, the water is flowing too fast and low where it flows at all. Most ships cannot weather it. The town is cut off. That is why we are leaving. Can you tell me more about the pirates?
Ukir nekpo sise sayer wosayer nifuyer.
I haven't seen any myself, but they are there. I have friends who have seen them and others have disappeared. It is more than mere rumors.
Noni wowo sayer tar wowoir ignisaro kunkna.
That's why I've chosen to take Foyo to the wilderness. At least there we'll have a fighting chance. Where is Foyo's father? It's a little personal.
Noni wowo sayer tar wowoir ignisaro kunkna.
Life in a small town on the edge of the Empire can be hard, and many people die untimely deaths. What more needs to be said on the subject?
Woyoir apafawayer sisi tu tok. Woyer wak finir seer.
The survivors must carry on the best they can. Now, Foyo and I should be on our way. If we must brave the wilderness, I would rather do it with the sun still in the sky. Please don't leave. You're just gonna get... I will let you be on your way.
Konio kioir kawayer wokawayer watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Farewell, honored traveler. If you must enter Tien's landing, speak with Minister Shang in the town square. But a better plan would be to get away while you can. Well, she's dead. Alright, farewell. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god. They disappeared quicker than I thought they would. Wow. Okay, well, let's get back to work then. Maybe they were ghosts the whole time. Whoa!
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Leave her alone, or you'll answer to me.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
1,000 cuts.
Watch us all die. Whoa!
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too... Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
You know each other?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
Who was the child?
She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
Where is the child now?
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something
Is
that
it
happened
me?
almost 20 years ago.
Am I the kid?
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here.
You murdered them well.
There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zhu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name?
I trained under Master Li of Two Rivers.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Master Li told me who he was because I am his student. How do you know?
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Such a crime against order would not go unnoticed.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Damn. The Emperor destroyed my people to take the water dragon's power?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
Why did Master Li do this? What's so special about me?
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
I'm always ready to learn.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief.
Oh.
Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Style gained. Spirit Thief. Very good. Dawnstar. Let me heal up quick. Dawnstar.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
I'm interested in how you are, Dawnstar. Is there anything bothering you?
No, I didn't have anything pressing. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad.
Well, it looked like she had something to say. Maybe this girl does. Or, yes.
Please, please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
What's wrong, baby? Who are you?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
See, I'm not a mercenary. There's got to be more to this story.
But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
I beg of you. Well, I'll take care of those thugs for you.
Thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name.
Tungsten Doctor.
Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Nobody said anything about hurrying, lady. He's booby-trapped. Oh, yep. Whoa! A bar of nickel iron. Those crates are just sitting out. What if a kid stumbled upon it? Just get blowed up? Bloat up? Hello, gentlemen.
You really shouldn't be here. Mr. Tay does not like others to observe him working.
Oh, I'll see about that.
Who let you back here? It's bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food any time? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back.
Is he gonna beat me up? I didn't mean to disturb you.
A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on, don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook.
Gee, what do you know about the spirit world? That's really, like, abrupt. I want to ask you about something.
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tay. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod.
I need information about Tien's Landing.
Then go walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know.
Everyone poops. What do you know about the spirit world?
The spirit world? You are talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. Very simple. If you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. Me, I will stay here and cook for the living.
You don't believe in spirits?
I hear stories just like everyone else, but they are always told by some scared farmer who wouldn't know the wind from a howl. I believe what I see. That's enough. Me? No.
You are very harsh with your assistant.
Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
But I am learning. I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
There's a small chance he could become slightly more than nothing, but I've seen no sign of it as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by.
All right, how delightful. I'm leaving.
Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Thanks for the info, you piece of shit. Gufu the Sweet.
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tien's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
I get that a lot. Who are you?
I am Gufu, Great One. Some call me Gufu the Sweet, though I don't know why. I usually smell like the fish I sell. Perhaps they are making fun of me. But now, there are no fish to sell. I have lived in Tien's Landing all my life, but now, I'm ashamed to say, I wish I lived somewhere else.
Why do you wish that?
Everything in Tien's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Tell me about the troubles here.
You don't know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
Okay, I already had that. I want to know more about the dam.
The dam was built nearly 20 years ago, causing the river to rise. Now the dam is open, and the river has fallen so low no ships can navigate it. Tien's Landing cannot survive without the river, but nobody in the town dares to go into the ruins to close the dam. The ruins are haunted with the spirits of the dead.
Maybe I can close this dam for you.
A generous offer, Great One, but the gate leading to the ruins is locked. If you want to close the dam, you'll have to get the key from Minister Sheng. I'm sure he'd be glad to give you a key to the gate. Nobody else will risk going into the ruins because of the ghosts.
Ghosts! How do I find Minister Shang?
There's a road off to the right just beyond this tea house. Keep following it up until you reach the town square. Minister Sheng is usually there.
I have more questions for you.
Of course, Great One. I would be honored to answer whatever questions you may have.
Do you have your coin purse with you?
Yes I do. Why do you ask?
I need your silver to help me save the town. Never mind, I want to ask something else.
Of course, Great One. I would be honored.
Okay. I need to find this is even more ridiculous. I need to find a flyer or some other kind of airship.
Airship? I have only heard of such things. Graceful ships that sail through the air? I've always longed to see one, but I'm just a simple peasant. Perhaps Minister Sheng would know something of this. He once lived in the Imperial City. I have heard the skies above it are filled with airships.
Why is this town called Tien's Landing?
I'm afraid I don't know, honored stranger. You should speak with Lishan the Talkative. If anyone would know the tale, he would. You could probably find him wandering around the town somewhere, wasting time and looking for people willing to listen to his stories.
I want to ask you something else.
Of course. What is...
Okay.
Take care.
Take care. Peasant.
Things have never been easy in Tien's Landing.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good talk. Let's go into this tea house. Let's autosave first. Bookstand. Travelers in the Great Southern Forest often report strange sightings and bizarre phenomena. Aside from the hospitality of the Pilgrims' Rest Inn, the forest is nearly entirely wilderness, and the verdant canopy of the forest hides wonderful and fearsome creatures unlike any seen anywhere else in the Empire. The strangest tales are those of a shadow among the trees that seems to follow visitors to the forest. Philosophers hoping to reflect on the peace of the forest often report feeling watched, and patrons of the Pilgrims' Rest Inn claim to have seen a strange silhouette dotting among the trees. Despite the apparently otherworldly nature of this figure, those who witness it sense no aggression and attribute it to the mysteries of the forest.
This tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
It does. It does indeed.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Thousand cuts.
Okay, longsword time. Whoa! Can I pick up this thing?
This is the end.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again. We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Are you saying Lee knew he'd be kidnapped?
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So you searched for the rest of the amulet?
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too.
I should go to the ruins and try and find this amulet.
Yes, Sun Lee intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
What if my flyer had functioned properly? You'd have waited for nothing.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
How long have you been waiting for me?
It is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence.
I want to ask you some questions.
My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
Oh my god. Let's start from the top. Can you tell me more about the amulet?
I only know that I had to find the piece I was tracking. I did so. It is in the ruins. You must find it before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to help your master.
How do I get to the ruins?
The gates leading to the ruins are locked, but Minister Shang can give you the key. You can find him in the town square, the highest point in Tien's Landing. I suspect the minister is eager to have someone investigate the opening of the Great Dam. You can use this as an excuse to get the key and explore the ruins.
Can you tell me anything else about the spirit thief style?
You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master.
When would I switch to spirit style? I'm kind of a spirit thief, I know that. Do you have a favorite tactic you could share?
If you power through an opponent's guard with its strongest attack, it can briefly immobilize an enemy. During this, you can concentrate and increase the restoration. If you use that time to attack with another style, be careful. Your opponent may not be as vulnerable as they seem, and one must never be overconfident of victory.
I want to ask you something else.
My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
Do you have any idea where I could find a new flyer?
Pirates have raided local villages using flyers, swooping down like locusts. Minister Shang said he would stop them, but his promises have done nothing. You can find Shang near his still smoldering office in the center of town. I'm sure he will welcome your assistance, even if your reasons are your own.
I have questions about you.
I am unimportant, but I promised I would aid you as best I can, so ask your questions.
Tell me about you and Master Lee.
There is little to tell. I served him years ago in the Imperial Army. I was a tracker and a soldier. I was not at Dirge when it fell, but I heard the tale of Sun Li's death. But I refused to believe he was dead. In time, my faith was confirmed. He sought me out and told me what really happened. I swore my loyalty to him on the spot. I revere him as a teacher, and I revere him. Even when he ordered me to distant lands, my loyalty never wavered. But I am tired. I long for an end to my service.
I could use another fighter. Come with me.
I cannot. I have done my part. I have given Sun Li my loyalty and devotion. Now I am empty. I have nothing left. I see an end to my long service. I welcome it. I will give you what guidance and information I can, but that is all I will do.
You sound regretful.
Sun Li is a great man, driven by greater goals and ideals. Sometimes his gaze is lifted so high that he does not see what is right in front of him. We who serve him are sometimes forgotten, left to toil in obscurity until the time to act is thrust upon us. So it was with me, waiting for you.
I have a lot ahead of me. I should go.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Oh, this is a very narrative-heavy episode.
Dutong says he hired me because I'm big as an ox and just as smart.
Patron. Dutong.
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first, the useless wench. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house.
You own this tea house?
I am Three Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Kwan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner.
I want to ask you some questions.
You want me to throw this troublemaker out in the street, boss?
Don't be stupid. You saw what this man did to those sailors. He'd leave you broken and bleeding on the floor, and I have no one to clean up the mess.
You dummy.
Forgive my guard. His intentions are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake. I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't acceptable.
Okay, goodbye.
Yes, good. Go away. I haven't even started to feel the effects of my wine yet, and you're already giving me a headache.
Well, on that note, as the Silk Fox says, farewell.